And we are live.
Hello. I've got to finish that sentence.
Go on, do it, Ricky.
Why has he got two tellies? Because the upper one's being mended.
Oh.
We actually had two tellies in our first flat, and we used to work between which one was working at the time.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
There you go. No, we were commenting there because, hello, everyone. We were commenting there because...
Hello.
Who was it who said they were watching it on YouTube and on Facebook?
Hello, everyone on uBook.
No, but someone said in the comments that we were watching it on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, Jackie Luck is watching on Facebook and YouTube, so she can see double of our wonderful faces.
Oh, how very nice. So, hello to Evelyn, Christine, Mike Crooks, Barry Organ and his organ, Jackie Luck. A bit of an organ there, Trev. Nice one. Anne Blair, Ian. Who else is on here? Donna. Hello, Donna. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Rebecca Goodwill and Vasey on YouTube. You can comment both Facebook and YouTube. So, Chris.
Yes.
You finished your lettuce.
Yeah, I had terrible heartburn.
Ah, ridiculous.
Shocking.
Milk thistle.
By the power of Gaviscon, I am here tonight.
Ah, that's very, very good.
Can lettuce give you heartburn?
I don't know, Ricky. I'm just making it up.
I mean, I've never eaten it. I mean, what is it?
Well,
It's
the plant.
It's where caterpillars live.
Oh, that's why I don't eat it.
Quite tasty.
But I don't know where we're going with this one. Anyway,
No, it's already gone off the rails.
you watched last week's, Chris. Did you enjoy?
Yes.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, now I look back on it, I'll be really honest with you. I feel that in my absence, you let the band down, you let the fans down, the Spudathon down. Most importantly, you let yourselves down.
Oh no.
No, I enjoyed it. It was great. Yeah. I can't say that.
What was that?
You can't say that, apparently.
Now I've got the soundboard.
He's not going to leave it alone.
So we got a good show for you tonight. Anyway, let's get on with it. So for all of you people that only watched the beginning of it on YouTube on Catch Up, we're here to promote our 3-part mini-series, mockumentary, comedy, drama, whatever you want to call it, 2020 Rendezvous. So here's the trailer.
Shut up, you.
Everyone knows me as Dave Dominy.
He didn't like my band and I didn't like his band.
I've not played on any of the albums.
I just thought he should cut off his pubes or something and send us some of that because it looks the same.
Just got off the phone with Nick. He's gone.
And Kieran suggested that I send you a little video of me playing because I understand you're looking for a new bassist.
So have you had therapy before?
Have you read what I've put on my flipping CV?
Being childish.
Yeah, bit of a
2020 is cancelled.
2020 Rendezvous. You and me and you. 2020 Rendezvous. There's so much that we can do. 2020 Rendezvous. Borderless like the EU. 2020 Rendezvous.
So there we go. There's the trailer.
Poptastic.
So, what are you doing there, Chris?
Recorded a noise for you.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you what it is. You've got to guess what it is.
Did you fart?
No, it's much better than that. It involves celebrities, but,
A noise.
Where did you film it, Chris?
Leicester, de Montfort. Leicester, de Montfort. It's probably too quiet because of all these...
I can't hear it at all. Send it across.
I can't hear anything.
Send it across
it's on full
WhatsApp,
blast,
and then I'll send it to me on WhatsApp, and I'll play it on the thing so everyone.
I
can
want
hear
to be in control.
Well, I'm sorry,
Do
you
it
can't.
again. Do it again. Put it loud. Put it right.
Oh, the catchphrase noise.
I like catchphrase.
And the viewer figures drop immediately.
Right, so oh dear, right. So we got a jam-packed show for you with various songs, and we got another of Trev's masterpieces.
Love that one from last week, Trev.
Yes.
Another one.
That other one.
Another one of Trev's this week. But we'll start off with the first one because, of course, we have the top 6 in the Spurs. Space Potatoes Spectator selected 6 songs, Spudathon, Spectacular Sunday Spudathon. And in number 6 position this week, an old favourite that we haven't heard for a while. This is Mr. Jenkinson. Your character, Trev. The song about your character. So here we go.
I'll say that. What you doing?
Mr. Jenkinson, you're very, very clean.
Very, very clean.
But you've got a dirty mind. Life's unkind and you're that way. Mr. Jenkinson, you're working very hard.
Working very hard.
But you haven't time to think. You're on the brink of something. But I don't mind. If the people knew what you were like. When you're on your own late at night. Mr. Jenkinson, you're locked up in your room.
Locked up in your room.
The secrets that you keep are far too deep for everyone. Mr. Jenkinson, what's in that little bag?
Whatever's in that bag.
The kinkiness you hide deep inside. We like to hear from you. I've often wondered if you had a girl. Would she change the makeup of your world? Mr. Jenkinson, Mr. Jenkinson, we only want to know what you get up to. Mr. Jenkinson, you're very, very clean.
Very, very clean.
But you've got a dirty mind. I don't mind that you're that way. It's fine.
So yeah, that's Mr. Jenkinson there. We haven't heard that for a long time on
We
this.
love that.
And we were having a good old
in the middle.
sing-along. Usually we mute them because we've heard them all a million times, but we left that one on.
It's a classic.
Sorry, I was just belching there. So I hope everyone's got some trues and falses.
Oh, yeah.
I thought your one last week was particularly good, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad.
Someone on YouTube, Vasey's ask Chris how he turns off his PC. I want to know. How do you turn your PC off, Chris?
What?
What?
Exactly.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't take a lot to confuse you, Ricky. But
How do you turn your computer off? Off button in it?
yeah, just go shut
Select
down.
off.
There we go.
Log out, shut it down. What is this?
Who else
IT
is here?
phoning?
Got no idea. Who else? Oh, Emily's made it. Hello to Emily. Who else haven't I said hello to? Ralphie's here. Hello to Ralphie as well. Charlie Ray says evening. So hello, Charlie. Our merch woman from episode 3. Right, so give us who wants to go first with the old true or false? Let's get one of them out of the way.
I'll do it.
Come on, Ricky. It's going to be better than last
week.
week's.
The bar quite low, so.
True.
Right, anyway,
I think that was true.
Right, so yeah, my first one is. My second one is. Which one is it?
I think the second one. Number two, definitely number 2.
Right, here we go. I once drunkenly ate a block of blue cheese for a £100 bet, and which is just a standard size.
Oh, yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why I have a hatred for blue cheese. I mean, I hated it at the time, but I did it for a £100 bet. And I did it at a mate's mum's birthday party, and I ended up throwing up afterwards. I've done the whole lot, but I threw up in her garden at the end of it. And my second one, I got the £100 by the way. And the second one is when we've been on tour all around the world, every single shower that I have, I write Bonnie is a cunt on the condensation on the glass. All around the world.
What if there's no glass?
On the tiles?
No, not the tiles. It's just like they're mainly glass all the time. And every single time, no joke, I've written Bonnie is a cunt on the condensation all around the world.
But I'm going to say number 2. Definitely number 2.
You reckon it's the condensation?
Just because I've seen other things he's done to Bonnie, so it seems like
but I just don't think there's enough showers with glass in that. I mean, most of the showers have some sort of horrible little curtain, or it's like a wooden door or something. So I can't see that being.
We've had thousands of showers, like nice showers with glass and stuff. Or if it ain't the glass, it'll be the mirror on the.
I can imagine it on a mirror. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with 2.
I don't know. It's the first one.
I know you really hate blue cheese, so I'm
I know, but it was a £100 bet. It was £100.
No, I don't think you'd do that for £100. You're the sort of person who'd be like bollocks. Like you wouldn't have picked up the poo like I did.
That's different.
It's not.
Ricky did it.
All right, yeah. Let's number 2. What are the audience saying? Hang on. But what are the audience saying? Most of the audience are saying number 2.
I'm
a
getting
few people are saying
twos,
number 1. We're
one.
getting Sharon and Jenna and Barry is saying number 1.
Sharon's saying number 2 is just a given. Barry's saying 1.
Yeah,
Jenna's
I mean, the thing
saying 1.
is number 2 is very.
Well, number 2 is also a public information service. So
Yeah, but I was drunk when I had this block of cheese. I was drunk.
Yeah,
but still.
still. No, okay, yeah, number 2, all of us. So which is it?
Yep. We ready?
Yep.
It's number 2.
Yay!
I've literally, everywhere we've been in the world, I've written in the condensation, Bonnie is a cunt. That is the absolute God's honest truth.
Was it you who wrote it?
Because he deserves it.
When we did some signing somewhere, and it was given at the back on the very last one, there was just like a header sheet, like a piece of white thingy, and it was written on there as well, which I reckon would have been you. See, when you've done all the posters, you get to the bottom, and right on the bottom one, Bonnie is a knut.
Yeah, it would have been me. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I've done it in every shower I've been in. I've done it tonight, and that is what actually
in your own shower.
Yeah, and that's what actually reminded me to actually say it. I've actually done it in my own shower tonight.
That's great.
Oh
man, you're strange, right? Should we number 5 position this week then? That was Ricky's true or false there. Number 5.
Yes.
Number 5 position this week that you all voted for on our website 2020rendezvous.com on the Spudathon page. Oh yeah, give us that bit of musical countdown there, Ricky. Just do that. Just give us a chorus of. Trev, you gonna join in, Trev? Give us some. Let's get a chorus of all 3 of you going. Let's see if we can get a harmony of.
Wait, harmonise.
And at number 5 this week,
That was worth it, wasn't it, Dave? Jesus Christ.
That was a terrible chord. What was that?
Q minor.
Oh dear. Oh, the number 5 this week, damaged breathing. There we go. That was Damaged Breathing there, also featuring the wonderful Emily Lynn doing backing vocals. Emily Lynn, 24-hour same-day BV service.com or whatever it is. Emily Lynn
She's got
vocals.
such a heavenly tone.
She does.
Yes, I agree with that.
She does. I've always said to her that when she does a load of tracks together, because they're like, you know, when like you double up tracks, it just sounds like there's a natural chorus on your voice.
Yes.
Sit down.
Yeah, she's so good at that.
She said,
So
hello,
good.
George. Hello, Flossie.
Super George.
She's also very good at DIY.
Oh, George is on the Spudathon.
Yeah, she's literally just built a house. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh, yeah, her studio's looking great. So if,
Amazing, isn't it?
if you need vocals done,
Sit down. Go on. If I
she's
get
your
anyone-
man.
It's a partridge family.
It is.
Who's that beautiful man with a lovely voice? It's Emily Lynn.
I've got 4 kids.
It's Alan Partridge, boss. Don't hate me. It's Alan
I've got
Partridge.
4 kids. I've got 4 kids.
I've got 4
I've got
kids.
4 kids. Right. I've got 4 kids. Right. I've got 4 kids. Right. I've got 4 kids. Right.
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 I've got 4 kids. Right.
Yeah, we're going to have some sort of dance remix out of Chris's soundboard at some point, I'm sure.
Fabulous.
So I feel a bit wrong doing a true or false with the with George around there. Right, I'm going to play a clip from behind the scenes because what we do is we chat while the songs are on, and then that video gets uploaded to our members area, which is on 2020rendezvous.com. And we upload them every week, a few days afterwards. And here's a clip from one of the previous ones. Right, I'm going to go and get a glass of water because this song is long enough for me to be able to go and do that.
Dave's just about to tackle his obstacle course. Should be back in about half hour.
Washing up.
Krypton Factor / Crystal Maze.
Yeah.
He does that. He goes, I found a glass, a clean glass. I found it. Stop the clock.
The only fucking assault course in Sid Cup.
What else is in Sid Cup?
McDonald's.
So there we go. There's a little bit of a background chat that was going on there behind the scenes. It gets a bit ruder, but we're not going to play it live. We've also got, as I said earlier, a song from Trevor coming up.
Again.
Amazing.
Which is wonderful.
Right.
But before that, I think we should play another song, which is the number 4 position this week. That's the next one, isn't it? Number 4. Do you want to get our little countdown music? Yep. And it is this week it's Foxes, which was last week's number 1, but it's dropped to number 4. So number 4 this week, Foxes.
Have you seen the news today? It's not looking good. Everyone's going crazy now, but we knew that they would. 'Cause it's what they love to do. Well, how have you been? You've not much to say. Just turn off your TVs and you'll be okay. We'll blame it on the media today. It won't be easy. It's gonna be hard to pick yourself back up again and remember who you are. If I could tell you, I've got so much to say. We'll blame it on the media until they fade away. what they do. One day they'll disappear, and hopefully they won't return. I hope your eggs go up in flames and we'll watch as they burn. We'll blame it on the media in turn. It won't be easy, it's gonna be hard to pick yourself back up again and remember who you are. If I could tell you, I've got so much to say. We'll blame it on the media until they fade away. It won't be easy, it's gonna be hard to pick yourself back up again and remember who you are. If I could tell you, I've got so much to say. We'll blame it on the media until they go away. It won't be easy, it's gonna be hard to pick yourself back up again and remember who you are. If I could tell you, I've got so much to say. We'll blame it on the media until they go away.
Quite moving.
So there we go. That was Foxes there by the wonderful Ricky Howard.
Thank you for voting it in again.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Lots of people saying they like
you.
that. Anne Blair
Thank
says
you.
she loved the
Thank you.
chorus on Foxes. Does that mean you don't like the verses or you just like the choruses? I don't know. Rebecca
Say that
Goodwell-
again. What's the matter?
Anne Blair says love the choruses or love the chorus on Foxes. Does that mean she doesn't like the verse? That's what I'm asking. Absolutely brilliant song, says Rebecca Goodwill. You see, there's no ambiguity there. You know, she likes the whole song, not just the chorus. So, anyway.
You're such a pedantic git.
Well, I am. I like to know what
Who,
people...
Anne or Dave?
No, Dave.
I just, you know... It's like when you play someone something, you go, oh, did you like the video? And they go, yeah, the that bit outside the
was
shot
great.
was good. And you think, what about the
What
rest
about the
of it?
rest?
Yeah.
I'm sure Anne likes the song.
She knows I'm teasing. Of course she does. So, Trev, do you want to give us
Yes.
your true or false?
I will. Right, this is going back to my youthful days when I was quite fit. Did I once lift 1/4 ton with one hand? Second one, was I the head of the gymnastics team at school?
Number one. Number one.
Definitely number one.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah.
Do we know this?
I do.
No, you don't?
Yeah, I do. Or if it's not this, it's something very similar. I'm just getting confused.
I'm definitely going with.
But I was good at gymnastics at school.
I'm sure you were.
So was I. It's good
No,
at
you
walking
weren't.
past the gym.
But I jacked it in because I didn't like showering with other people.
What's changed?
I can believe that. Why'd you
I'm
tour?
going for number one.
What are people saying? We've got a nice mixture here of... Anne Blair says she likes the verse 2. Thank you, Anne, for clarifying
Just
that.
verse 2. What about verse 1 and verse 3?
There's only 2 verses. I like the first 3 choruses, but not the 4th one.
I was going to write a third verse, but I knew Anne wouldn't like it, so I didn't bother.
She barely liked verse 1. So most people are... Well, it's an even split at the moment. between 2 and 1. I'm going to go with 1 because they seem to know like it's a fact. So I'm going to go.
I'm going with number 1 because I'm sure there's a photo of him doing it.
I think I've seen a photo as well.
See.
And isn't Jeff Capes in the picture as well?
Might be.
It's number 1.
It wasn't Jeff Gibbs. It was a lookalike.
So it is number 1.
Yeah, it's number 1. Yes.
I've seen a bit of the picture. It's great. It's Trev. He's going like this. It's fucking great.
I was trying to get the top off a bottle of wine. That's what that picture is.
Thing is, though, Trev, on that picture, your arm is like as wide as both of my legs. It's absolutely.
It's quite slim, actually. It's because I was so slim.
Right, like
me pumped up arm looked bigger. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it starts with a lot of things.
But I've got pretty good forearm development.
No, there's a picture. I'm sure. I think.
I've seen the photo.
Are you looking for it now, Ricky?
I'm looking for it. Yeah, I'm
sure.
No.
I'm sure Jeff Capes is stood behind you.
Well, while we find that picture, let's play Trev's song.
Oh, here we go.
So we got another song here. Trev sent me a few of his, and this is the guest song for the week in the middle of the chart, and this is "Girl in My Mind." Tell us about the band before we play it.
Band was called Empire State.
Right.
We went on stage a couple of times in paper boiler suits.
Ah, yes, this is that band.
Which flew to bits on one of the gigs. After just being shouted at, as we walked on stage, someone shouted, "White Dino Rod!" So, but we didn't really wear them a lot.
Anyway, this is "Girl in My Mind" by Trevor. Listen to that snare reverb at the end there, Trev.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
Not to do with us. We just left it the guy in that little behind the window.
That was brilliant, Trev. That was absolutely ace.
Yeah,
yeah, thanks. I like that song.
Yeah. So there's another one of Trev's, another of Trev's
Cheers,
possibly
I can't find that
next week.
I can't find that photo anywhere, but it's somewhere. It's a black and white photo, and Trev's literally smacking this half-ton weight.
Quarter
ton. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
£590 to be exact.
Mike Crook says Trevor is a funk machine. Anna's been very specific this time, which is good. Hang on a minute. She said, "I like all of the words and any of the choruses, Trev." But what about the verses?
In the middle
There's only 3 words in it.
What about the guitar solo? Yeah. You missed out the guitar solo, Anne.
That's the best bit.
Oh, she doesn't like the guitar solo, Trev. What about that bit where it goes ding?
Yeah.
And it holds for an extra like beat or whatever. I mean, that's brilliant. She didn't mention that. God. Barry Organ. Sorry, Anne. Barry Organ says, good shred, need more songs like that. And Barry Organ says, I know pop, but need more rock. So thank you, Barry, with your organ. So we've done 2 lots of true or false. Ricky, do you want to do...
Yeah, I'll do mine again.
Have you done yours already?
No,
Yes,
I'll do
Chris,
mine.
sorry, it's yours. Sorry.
I'll do mine.
I forgot that you spoke, of course. Yeah. You wouldn't eat blue cheese.
No, he wouldn't.
Was it in France last year when we was still there? Me and Gaddy, we was out. We had a pizza, and it was like 4 cheese pizza, and
No.
they wrapped
I'd
it
love
up.
that.
It was like a pizza wrap, and I swear they put about 4 blue cheeses in it because. Oh my God, I've bit into this fucking thing and instantly just threw up.
Oh,
heaven.
All over this street in France. And I was like, why would you do that to someone?
Sounds like a heavenly pizza to me. Not you throwing up, obviously, the pizza.
Oh, man. It tasted like someone had thrown up on my pizza, wrapped it up, and then fucking give it to me. It was disgusting.
I like blue cheese, but not on a pizza.
Oh, Trev, honestly,
That's
mate.
just wrong, that is.
This was a disgrace to humanity.
Do you know what types of blue cheese they were?
Fuck knows, French.
Yeah, but there's quite a few. I mean, Roquefort.
Yeah. Oh, fuck knows. Might well have been.
I love that stuff.
That's that studio, isn't it?
No, you're thinking of Rockfield.
I know.
Don't they grow it under their arms in France?
It fucking certainly tastes like
I went in a bar once on a night off. The room was full of smoke and it just stunk of sweat. Oh.
I've got Dave's house.
My house doesn't stink of sweat.
Go on, Trev.
Oh, yeah. Walked up to say hello to a house engineer, you know. This was a Star Sailor gig. Hello, I'm Trevor. I'm going to mix the band. Hello, just a minute. He was finishing his cigarette butt. He's like... and then blew the smoke in my face. Nice. Just what you wanted. Desk was all yellow. Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
Sucking the life out of it.
Oh.
How big was this venue?
Oh, a little sort of 400 capacity thing, you know. Kind of
in-house
little
rig.
analog desk that was all yellow with nicotine. It was just the enthusiasm on this little cigarette butt.
Oh, it fucking gets me every time.
Yeah,
every fucking time.
I've not heard that for ages.
Could have been there.
The best.
Oh, that was Germany.
Yeah, you what the best, and then in France, le best. Le best.
Le best. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway,
trying to get a week off.
Go on, Dave. Do you want to do your true or false?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, no, I think that was much more entertaining. True or false. Let's do another song and then we'll do true or false after that. Where were we up to? So we've done that and we got the number three position. Number 3 position. Then we got a clip. Then we got 2 and 1. A couple of true or falses. We can fit all that in. So yeah, number 3 this week. This has been consistently in it. Even I'm getting a bit bored of it, to be honest, but you all seem to like it, so thank you very much. This is 1,000 Things.
All French fans are going to leave the streaming.
Nah,
I love France.
All 2 of them.
Yeah, but we've only got about 16 people watching, so that's like an eighth,
all right,
an eighth of our audience we've just insulted. So no, it's all right. We hate the Germans as well, and the English and the Irish.
I love it. I love everybody, but that bar was awful.
I hate everybody. No, I don't really.
No, I don't.
It's a bit annoying though when you put your best clothes on, you smell all nice, and then you go into a bar over there and it's just cigarette smoke, like you're still smoking.
I love the smell of cigarette smoke in bars. I walk in and if someone's smoking, I'm like, oh, this is brilliant. This is like
but you've just had a nice shower. Your clothes smell fresh as fuck. You smell fresh as fuck. And then you walk out half hour later smelling like a fucking packet of Benson and Edges.
Yeah, but
awful.
Good.
What if you lie in the bath smoking?
Yeah, I don't understand why people do that.
What, lie in the bath smoking?
Smoke in the bath?
Yeah, I don't. You're in the bath to get clean and to get all the fucking smoke.
Yeah, but to get all the sweat off you, not to get the smoke. Because if you get out the bath and you smoke, you clearly don't care about the smoke smell. That's not why you're having a bath.
Smoking rim.
That is in the bath. Smoking is just. I don't get it. You know, because you'll be getting ash. You might flick some ash and it go in the water, and then you'll have
that just drains out. Just drains out.
Yeah, but what if you get it and then like, oh, I've got to wash my hair, and you get all ash in your hair?
It's all right. I just rinse out. It's just ash. It's biodegradable.
Smoke in the shower instead.
Can't do that. Get wet. Not that I smoke in the bath. I'd like to point that out. I don't smoke cigarettes anyway. So.
No, but like you know, when you sat in a room, someone's smoking, you're going to smell of smoke. So you sat in a bath, then you get out, your top half's going to stink of smoke. I don't get it.
Unless you just
get food now, eating in a bath, in the bath.
What about shitting in a bath? Come on, tell us what you really like.
That's wrong.
No, my sister done that. I've not done that. Ron done that when we were little.
Can I have a number?
Fucking hell! I take it you've got a fetish for Raisins on Steroids.
Not really.
That's a good album name, actually, Dave. Can we keep that one?
Raisins on Steroids.
Raisins on Steroids.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Can do. Don't see how it's potato related, but at this point, I don't think it matters.
Well, raisins around, so are potatoes.
We could have footballs on steroids then.
This cheap wine from Asda is very nice. Tried a different one.
Oh, Jackie Lucker.
Other supermarkets
what am I
are
drinking?
available.
It's not WKD. It's gin.
Antifreeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like antifreeze.
Antifreeze for the
blue gin.
Starship Enterprise.
So a bottle of blue gin.
Now there's a good bar. The bar on Star Trek. Any
Have you been there?
Is beautifully clean.
Could not.
Not real.
Oh, I'll tell you about a good bar. The bar on Star Trek. Yeah, I used to like the one in Red
The
Dwarf.
cantina in Star Wars. Brilliant.
Yeah. I know a good bar. Rover's Return. Anyway, let's listen to 128 bars of this. So this is this is your number 3 for this week. This is 1,000 Things.
fearful all the same. We had beauty and destruction. Now I'm forever changed. 'Cause I can list 1,000 things that keep you in my life, but I can't do the same for others, trying as I might. You push the limits of my tolerance, made me find myself that way. Now I'm forever changed. 'Cause I can list 1,000 things that keep you in my life, but I can't do the same for others, trying as I might. Whether I could cry, but I'd rather see your smile, and I'm chasing my delusions all the time. I could deny, but I'd rather speak than lie. I feel crazy, but you never left my side. There's no regrets, but I'm empty and confused. I can't say there'll never be another you.
There we go. That was 1,000 things there. I want to show you. I saw my mum today. Actually, it's the first time I've seen my mum in person at my house for quite a while.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
she's been-
how is she? She all right?
Yeah, she's all right. I saw her. It was very nice to see her. We had shepherd's pie and peas and carrots. I just had a bit of leftovers there, and while that song was on, it's long enough for me to eat a full leftover meal. But she gave me my Easter eggs because I hadn't got them yet, so I'm just going to open one of them.
Fantastic.
Look at this. Look at the presentation of this Easter egg. It's got
Like
this
QVC,
kind of
this.
little cardboard thing here that looks like a. I mean, I'm upset that inside it's just brown. But look,
fucking
look at
salivating.
that.
That's brilliant. What are the bars that they've got at the bottom?
And then we got 3 bars with it.
Please be different types.
They are different types. I've got a caramel collection bar.
Brilliant.
And I got smooth milk. Ooh. And I got cookie crumble.
Oh,
and
that's
a full
more
egg.
like it, yeah.
And a full egg.
Oh.
So, how much of this can I eat before the end of the stream? That's the question. Look at this.
Well, you got 10 minutes.
It's like,
see if you could do the whole lot in the next song. I mean, how long's the next song?
Save it, Dave. Take your time with it.
Fuck all of that. Make yourself sick.
Best bit's
Would make
cracking
me
it so
sick.
it falls in half perfectly.
On when we're on tour, mate, I eat more than this in chocolate every night before I go to bed.
I like chocolate.
You know me.
In between every fucking song.
Yeah, I've chocolates, and then in the break, I mean, I could eat that 3 of those bars just in the break between set 1 and set 2 from catering. I'm dreadful.
Yeah,
with
I like
aren't
chocolate, and I often eat it before I go to bed.
Yeah, it's nice.
Where do we stand on dark chocolate?
Fuck it right off.
Oh,
love it.
It's the crunch of the first breaking of the hour.
I do love the egg chocolate. Just tastes differently. Oh,
that's as good as putting your finger in the top of a brand new jar of coffee.
Christine says, "Galaxy is something something I love. We don't have this in France." Yeah, Ralphie said QVC. I don't know. True or false? Fit the whole egg in his mouth? No, but I could if I broke it up. I'm sure. Right. Should we do a true or false, Chris? You do yours.
I'll do mine. Go on. So they're not related facts. It's just here we go. As you know, I'm a singer, and all the way through my schooling career, I was in the choir. And the second thing is that I had a past life regression where I was a spaceman.
A past life what? Regression?
Yeah, where you lie down and they ease you into like a meditative state and all that stuff.
Pretty much the same as being in the school choir, isn't it? I think he looks too happy to have been in a school choir, so I think it's 2.
I think it's 2. I don't think he was singing it at that age, at choir age, because usually the people that run choirs aren't interested in kids over 11. So I don't think...
I was going to say, yeah, he weren't singing. He was just sat on the priest's knee.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm thinking with a cigar smoke going on.
Because you told me in the past you were joining in...
Not a church choir, a school choir.
School choir, right.
Oh, right. So you were sat on the head knee.
I'm going for number 2. Because I remember you saying your dad told you you'd never make a singer when you were doing backing vocals at like 14. That was like the first time you'd had a go at singing. So you wouldn't have sung before that. So I'm going with number 2.
Did he say
that? True. That's not true. Well, part of that's true, but I obviously have sung before singing in my dad's band at 14.
Right. But you get my reasoning.
Yeah, I do. And he did actually say, you're not a lead singer. You're not got a lead singer's voice. Because I asked to sing one of the songs and it was like, Happened again in the Shadows band, doing one of the Cliff Richard songs. Can I sing one? No.
Right. Most people are saying...
I'm going to go... Yeah,
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, fuck it.
This sounded like a mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm going to go 2.
2.
I'm going 2. Past life
I'm
regression.
going to go 1 and 2.
You can't do that.
Okay, I'll go with 2.
Okay. It was, in fact, number 2.
Hey!
And
what was you put in that state for?
What? It was a present. It was a present to have a session where they put you like into like a meditative state to see what you come up with. And
nice present.
I described this planet that was really, really distinctive and strange. And I did some investigation online, and it was that planet. Which is
16B.
I thought he was going to say I went to a really weird planet. Oh, it's called Earth.
No.
Fucking ridiculous.
Well, I actually was in the choir. I was in the choir all the way through primary school, and at no point did anything sinister happen to me.
Good.
That you know of.
And it was amazing. The past life regression was amazing. I know, luckily Dave's eating; he's not going. But it was.
I mean, it's a load of bollocks, obviously. You pay someone to basically let you sleep for a bit and then lie to you for half an hour or whatever they do.
What if it brought back memories that you didn't want to remember?
You can always have a thing to get out of it. I'm not going into it now because I can't be doing with Dave's bullshit. But
what do you mean by bullshit? You don't believe that you had a past life that you're remembering? Like at one point you were dead and your soul was in another human from back in time, and now it's entered you.
I was a computer nerd from Chislehurst, and you
definitely weren't a computer nerd.
Playing on computers. I didn't like that one, so I didn't tell you about it.
Oh,
I believe I was Mr. Motivator.
Didn't
Yeah, but he's still alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought he ran himself to death.
No. My past life, I was a tortoise.
Got any lettuce?
Yeah. Got any lettuce?
Talking to the tortoise joke. Tortoises. Got a joke. Tortoise turns to his mate and says, "Here, Mick, when it rains, does the water run down your face and gather in your bottom lip?" Mick turns around and says, "No."
What?
Oh, that's a bit overbitist, isn't it?
Get it? Does the water gather in your bottom lip? No.
Right, should we do our number 2 position this week?
What's next, Dave? Save us.
Leicester de Montfort Hall.
Leicester de Montfort Hall.
It's his favourite gig.
Leicester de Montfort Hall. It's not roast potatoes. I've got 4 kids.
Right, so
that's the best one. I got 4 kids.
Got 4 kids.
Oh dear, right. Well, I was going to do a prayer, but I think we're running out of time. So let's get through the numbers.
Do it.
Yeah, last week lasted like the trilogy.
We do it.
Okay, let's get a prayer going. So we're going to have a bit of Jesus time because it is Sunday. I was in church myself yesterday. Excuse me. Nice.
I can't hear it. It didn't come through, Trev.
No, it muted there. But I was in church yesterday myself because I had the old jab, the second one. And it was being done in a church hall, and then you had to go and sit for 15 minutes after the jab.
Praise be to Jabsus.
Yeah, and I was looking there at the sign of ancient torture and thinking about Jesus, and I wrote this prayer. So here we go.
Quite right.
Jesus time. Okay, dear Jesus, I've been speaking to some promoters. And when gigs get up and running, I think you'd be a great support act for our tour. We could put you on the crew bus and you could turn water into wine. That would not only make you popular, but also cut down on expenses. Catering would also like your whole loaves and fishes routine. That would save them some cash. What bits of your act can you still do? It's been almost 2,000 years, but I'm sure you can still cure a leper, pull a rabbit out a hat, and end on a psalm like you used to. Anyway, have a think about it and get back to us. Your omnipresence on the tour would be most gratifying. P.S. Does your dad still have his turquoise shell suit? Enjoy your day. Everyone say amen. Amen.
Amen.
So that was the prayer. I'm glad I got that in.
That'd have been crap if we hadn't have had that. That was well.
Yeah, that was a well executed thing there.
Very good.
Came up with that yesterday while sitting in the church waiting for the 15 minutes to go. So another one of those, same time next week. Right, let's move on to a song by Chris, which is at number 2. This is his latest song of 14, and this is called Wish I Wasn't Here. So here we go.
We had it all so good. Where did it all go wrong? I'd go back if I could. Just wanna play a song. I never had a clue. They take whatever they can. I don't know what to do. It's like it's all been planned. Why does no one understand? I've got no idea who I am. Why do people say that they envy me? Spend one day in my shoes and then you will see. On stage I feel ashamed, emotionally shut down. Carry on the best I can for the benefits of those around. Why does no one understand? I've got no idea who I am. Why do people say that they envy me? Spend one day in my shoes and then you will see. I come within the machine. They all depend on me. Hide how I feel, 'cause it's all too much. Why does no one understand? I've got no idea who I am. Why do people say that they envy me? Spend one day in my shoes and then you will see. Why does no one understand? I've got no idea who I am. Why do people say that they envy me? Spend one day in my shoes and then you will see.
Where's that, Ricky?
There we go.
Cheers, mate.
That was
you.
Wish.
Look like me missus.
I thought that was a lovely song there. I haven't heard that for a while. Heard the end there. And,
I like.
number 2. So I wonder what's going to be number 1. Should we do the last bit? I've got to do a true and false, haven't
You
I?
got to do a true and false.
Got to do a true and false. Right.
Go on then.
I've been racking my brains for something. It's interesting you mentioned school, Chris, because actually both of mine are school stories. And I thought I'd go with something school related. So here we go. Here's the stories. Number 1. We used to have a teacher at school who was an ex-PE teacher that ran our outdoor pursuits lessons. I went to a posh school. And he basically, one of the punishments that you could get if you were naughty in class was to have to go and spend the night in his caravan because he actually slept on school grounds in a caravan, and you'd have to go and spend the night in his caravan as one of the punishments for being naughty.
Him?
Yes, sleep in his caravan for the night. That was one of the school punishments there was. So that's my number one. And my number two is we had a drama teacher who was hugely fat. And when I say hugely fat, I mean you could make documentaries about him. He probably needed a winch to bring him into work every day, right? And if you were naughty in his class, he would make you come up to him and he'd sit there like a big blob and lift up his jumper and then put your head under his jumper against his bare skin and like sweaty skin, get you under his armpit so you covered with armpit sweat and rub your head against his big fat belly. So one of those two stories is true. Actually, technically, one of them's true and one of them's half true. So
right, I'm going for number two.
I'm going for one.
Oh.
I think I might know it, but I have heard both of those stories, and I can't remember in what context.
Yeah, I mean, one of them is definitely true, and one of them is a kind of a twist on the truth, but it in its story is not true.
I think one.
Go fat bloke. Okay. Was it geography?
Wait,
no, drama.
What you done it, was it?
What's that?
Chris just went fat bloke.
Yeah, it's not my dad.
Dad that done that.
No, sorry, I was trying to
not fat bloke the person, fat bloke ageist a fat bloke.
Yeah, not fat bloke the legend.
This is what happens when you send your kids to private schools. They get weird.
You get abused.
You get abused. You get mugs thrown at you and your head cut, and you get drunk with your teachers at 14 and stuff like that. But yeah. So
I'm gonna go with. Oh fucking hell! I'm gonna go with number one because it's so outrageous.
You'll go with number one.
Just sounds like a load of shit happened at your school.
And Chris is going number two. Right, so I'll tell you the truth behind it. Number two is the true one. We had a teacher called Brian Hitchison who would put kids against the wall and then bounce his belly against them, and then sometimes he'd get their heads and put them under the jumper and like rub all his fat skin against their heads and stuff. And he was absolutely gross. And in this day and age, he died of bowel cancer before anyone could prosecute him for anything. I think. So I mean, yeah, he was a very, very, very strange guy. Now, the other guy that I was talking about, that was a rumour that went round. I mean, he did live in a caravan on the school site. He was a teacher who lived in a caravan on the school site.
It seemed, in my brain, I was going, he's told me both these stories.
And teachers would joke that they would make you go and sleep in his caravan for the night because there was this joke that he was a paedophile. And the other teachers would join in and say that you could go. But he ran the outdoor pursuits trips. So for the first 3 years of school, we'd have to go off for a week and do all these things, mountaineering and orienteering and all this bullshit that we'd end up having to do. And if you were naughty on that, because he would be in his caravan on those, and then when those trips weren't happening, he'd be in his caravan on the school grounds. And if you were naughty on one of those, you'd have to get your sleeping bag and sleep in the awning of his caravan bit as a punishment in the cold. And that was your punishment. So,
no, that's just...
But never in his caravan, in his bed. But the other teachers would go and say, if you don't do your homework, you're going to have to spend the night with Mr. Gardner in his caravan, and it would... all the kids would
terrify you.
All the kids would giggle.
I went camping with Gaddy last year, and apparently I snored so loud that the last night he made me sleep outside in the awning. And I woke up and it was fucking pissing down, windy as fuck. I've been booted outside. And that's our tour manager, everyone. That's how we're treated. It's disgusting.
I think that's good. I snore like a twat when I've had a drink.
Imagine that instead of all of us snorers sleeping on the bus, we're pulled along in a trailer behind the bus.
I remember once going to Paris with Bonnie, and he was asleep in the boot of the car. We pulled the. He was so hungover from the night before that it was like what is it? Not a hatchback. Was it a estate car?
Oh, estate.
And it had the thing. So it had the thing where you could like get rid of the cloth, and you could see there was like a boot area there. And we put all like bedding in there, and he laid in there and slept for most of the journey to Paris because he was so hungover. That was quite fun. I've done the egg. Egg is done. So we've got
15 minutes.
Barry Organ says both are weird UK school stories. Yeah, they are. That's
some
not a
weird
normal. That's not a normal kind of school. I did go to an all boys private fee paying school, which
Yeah, I've got some stories about these sort of schools.
Have you?
Not for now.
Okay, fair enough.
Or the members area.
Or the members area, yeah. But no, I just thought of those and made me think. Reminiscing, eh? Good times. Oh, being held up against a locker by a teacher threatening me. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Brilliant days. Oh yeah, brilliant days. Loved school.
Yeah.
Now it's done. Now it's done digitally by the government.
School. Yeah.
I remember my mum got called up to school once. I was only about 5, and apparently I was overheard telling another kid to fuck off.
What a surprise!
What'd she say?
Well, the teacher apparently called me mum. Mum went up there and was like, teacher's like, "Oh, well, sorry to call you in, Mrs. Howard, but we just need to inform you that we've overheard your son telling other people to fuck off." And my mum was like, "Oh, okay. I'm really sorry about that. You know, are you sure? You know, he said that." And she was like, "Yes, we're absolutely sure that he told someone to fuck off." And my mum was like, "Oh, okay. You don't need to keep saying it." And the teacher just kept going, "Yeah, but we just want to make it clear that we heard him say fuck off." And in the end, my mum was like, "Please stop saying it. All right, fuck off saying it."
Should have fucking punched her out.
I could have imagined your mum going, "Well, did he deserve it?"
Yeah.
Oh, the amount of shit I was calling kids, other kids at 5 years old.
Oh, I don't believe a word of it.
Bollockhead, shit cunts, fuck off.
I'm just swearing now.
You are. You're just sitting there, just like a Tourette's.
I think
you're not checking a mic at a wedding.
I think over the I think over the last year I have contracted Tourette's.
I've got it confirmed now, have you?
Yeah.
What, you paid for it?
I've contracted it.
He's got it on contract for a year.
It. Okay.
He's got it on contract for a year. He's paying $14.99 a month for it.
50 quid a month just to go.
I see you got the premium plan.
Still got that fucking ninja behind you. Jesus Christ.
Right, I have no idea what we're doing. We're running way over
got
time,
one more
and I'm
song to
surprised
go.
anyone's still.
Are we? God, I'm drunk.
Fucking hell.
Right, should we do the number one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, well. And at number one this week, we have my new song, Them and Us.
Poptastic.
Woo! Ah, thank you there, Chris.
Chris is like
Chris is frozen.
No, I'm not.
Ah, very good. I like that.
You should be one of them statue things that stand outside Leicester Square and just get in everyone's way and ask for money for it.
Oh, yeah. One of them twats.
Yeah, exactly. Just stand there, cover yourself in gold, get in everyone's fucking way when we're in a rush, and then ask us for a quid for it.
Yeah.
Problem is those statues, when they cover themselves in gold and silver or whatever, they're non-PC these days.
I think it's great. I think it's great.
Yeah, but you can't do that anymore.
What,
going in silver face or gold face.
Oh, what? COVID?
Oh, yeah. Wrong colour, isn't it?
Gold people, they get offended.
Where are gold people?
Oscar statues.
We don't know. That's the ultimate insult. I'm gold.
There's aliens out there that are just...
My God. You can't be gold because no one's gold, which means you're gold, which means brain can't compute.
I've just managed to blow Trev's brain with a really pointless observation that wasn't even an observation.
We'll be asleep now for 2 weeks. What if someone's gold? Oh, my God. Better ask Oprah Winfrey. She'll know.
Well, if anyone out there knows anyone who's gold or silver, and we can get them on the podcast next week to clarify whether they're offended or not by people that stand outside tube stations and pretend to be statues, that would be that'd be wonderful.
People. Jesus Christ. Gold people, silver people.
Gold people.
Oh, charcoal people. You can't say charcoal.
No, you can't do that, right? I'm just leaving. I'm going to the song now. This has gone.
Yeah.
Oh no, we missed that sound there, Chris. I don't know what it was, but
Leicester, the Mumford Hall.
Absolutely.
Leicester, not half, mate.
Right, here we go. Them and Us. Last song of the night.
Actively worked against me again and again. How can you smile at me on stage when the darkness inside consumes you with paranoid rage? With you it's only to be expected. The respect I had for you's been rejected, but it's still them and us against the world. The two of us digging our holes. When we grow up, maybe we'll be friends. Twist the knife in my back whenever it's turned. How can you soundly sleep at night? Dividing us up just so long as your ego's alright. It's easy to forget we're human when your life is like that show with Truman. But it's still them and us against the world. The two of us digging our holes. When we grow up, maybe we'll
Okay, and we are back. So that was our number one this week. That was Them and Us, the latest song that we've done from 14. So, Jackie, I will answer you. She said, when is the next album out? I'm shouting because she's typed it all in all caps. When is the next album out? This is the third time I've asked tonight. Do that in a German accent, Ricky. Let's get it more.
Nicht anschließen, zweinsam, drei Albumatenens ins An und sie Wahnsinn Fotze. Ich hab nicht, nein.
There we go.
Over to you, Dave.
Thanks, Chris. Trying to,
You've just ordered a cheese sandwich.
So, 14.
I did German at school.
Did you?
What did he say?
I did French.
I love the way we still haven't even answered her question. We've addressed that she's asked it, but we haven't answered it yet. We might do in a minute, Jackie.
I just answered it in German.
You don't even know the answer.
Yeah, I do. I read the question out and then gave the answer in German.
Oh, okay. What's the answer? Because I don't know the answer.
I'm not saying it again. Can't be bothered.
Oh, fair enough. I'll rewind it and translate it.
No, you can't remember it.
Jackie, you're going to have to learn German. No.
So,
no, Dave, over
so,
to you.
so yeah. So basically, I've written all my 5. We got 3 of Ricky's 4, and we got 1 of Chris's 5. Although I believe he has 4 of those still to be worked on.
Just need the vocals putting on.
Okay, and then once they come across, we're going to book some time somewhere, and Ricky's going to play some real drums on it, and we're going to get some backing vocals and bits and pieces. So I need to organise that. And then we will, so once we're at the point where the songs are actually done to be able to now say, right, these are the songs and we're going to work on them and add real drums and do whatever, at that point we'll put it on for pre-sale. As the vinyls for the last one have only just been posted, I haven't really wanted to ask you to pre-sell the new album until we've posted out the old one, if you know what I mean. But now they're kind of out and that's all sorted. By the way, they went out. You should have seen that if you were watching me stream yesterday. I was putting labels on boxes and stuff. So we will be probably in a 2 or 3 weeks, whenever basically we have all the songs, so we can say, right, we have all the songs, we now need to turn them into something worthwhile being on an album. And also get Trev's input. We're going to have Trev play something on one of them, or 2 of them, possibly more. He's going to get involved.
If I can.
Of course.
I mean, listen,
I'm not even, I'm just a fucking drummer. I have no son.
It's in a way, sure.
No, but it'd be interesting to do that. I mean, there's various options on where we can do the drums as well, but we'll discuss that nearer the time. And so we'll have another album out and then another series as well once it starts getting kind of July, August time.
we're
get together and do series 2.
Ideas with series 2.
Well, one thing we are going to do before we go, because that's kind of it for this week. But before we go, this will be new to Trevor because he hasn't heard it, but we have been discussing it for a while because the first episode's coming up to a couple of thousand views now. We're going to play it one night and stream on Facebook, but sort of talk and commentate because I mean I haven't seen it other than playing a clip here or there. I haven't seen it since it first went out. And that feels like quite a long time for me, seeing as I was watching it every day and editing it. So we're going to do that, have a little bit of commentary. Yeah, we're going to do that and then record it. And that will go up in the members area. But we're actually going to stream out while we're doing it live. And obviously, Trevor, you are welcome. And Sean as well. We'll invite Sean along. He's a massive part of the production of it, particularly in, when it comes to actually the series part of it. So
Ralphie's just said, why don't you get Chester Thompson and get rid of Ricky?
Because then we'd have to move Ricky on vocals. And he'd have to become the singer, and Chris would effectively have to leave the band, and then Ricky would have to take over from Chris. Well, I suppose we could have it with Nick, because Nick, the bass player, left, so Ricky could take over from Nick, the bass player, and then we get another drummer to replace Ricky.
Oh, do you need me again? Sorry, I was just going to put my Foxy's head on.
Well, the thing is every time you leave, I can just do this.
No way, that's amazing.
Where did you just go to, Chris?
I just stood in the gap by the piano here.
Yeah, I know exactly where you were standing.
Leicester, Dumont Footall. I was. I teleported. Leicester, de Montfort. Oh, it took me 30 seconds. In 30 seconds or a minute or
Sorry,
whatever.
I'm not as fast as I was last week. I'd rehearsed it all last week. I'd sat here for ages on my own.
That's the fucking vaccine. Ooh.
I was just sitting here saying,
vaccine.
You know, Ricky's got a thing about poo.
Filth bag.
What have you got a thing about?
Roast potatoes.
And I'd just sit here all night on my own, just pressing the buttons, making myself laugh. And it was, far too much effort in for just a little joke that 20 people watch on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a lot of effort. That was a good couple of days of...
But as you said to me when I did all those songs for Lily's GCSE English, like, if you're going to do it right.
Absolutely.
Backwards guitars and mellotrons and stuff, just so she could remember quotes from Shakespeare. She got an A.
You're gonna do it right, baby, do it to me. Don't know what I'm doing.
Right, and on that note...
And on that bombshell.
Yeah, we've bored everyone. Wow, this is our longest one yet. We've done an hour and a half tonight, lads. So,
was it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And now we've got to click end and carry on talking about how good our talk about last week's bits in the Spudathon were. So, you know what I mean. Anyone in the members area knows what we're talking about. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Please sign up, 2020rendezvous.com. See you later, Space Potatoes, 7 p.m. next week. What was that, Trev?
Yeah.